Hey guys, it's me again. I wanted to record my video for a second time because the devil thinks he's good, but my God is better. The first time I tried to record the video, somehow the audio is good in the beginning, and towards about a minute or so into it, maybe even less, the audio goes really bad. That's the devil trying to get to me, but I'm going to prove to him that my God is better, and I'm going to get this message across like I'm supposed to. I'm going to start off where I started off the last time in my video. I am making this video. I had confided in my mother about a vision that I had several years ago, and the fact that I really haven't told as many people as I probably should have told. And it's been weighing on my heart heavy for many of years that I was given this vision, and I really haven't done anything with it. So I'm going to let you know about my vision of hell. I a few years back was a really bad drug addict, thief, liar, um, just really bad off. And after several years of being deep and heavy into drugs, my older brother came to me, thank God, and told me that I was pretty bad off and that he needed me to go get help. And because of my brother, I went to a rehab facility and I seek treatment for drug addiction, and I have now been clean and sober for several years, and thank God for that. But about a few weeks into my sobriety, I was home and I had what they would call a vision, a dream, an outer body experience. I'm not really sure of what to name it or to call it. You guys can pick and choose what you would like it to be. I call it a vision. I uh, I was in hell. Now, I've never really been big into going to church. I've never read the Bible at all. Still till today, I've never read the Bible. My grandmother, when I was a young girl, would read scriptures out of the Bible to me. My mother has read scriptures now out of the Bible to me. My children are very big into church, thanks to my mother. But I myself have never picked up a Bible. It's very hard for me to understand it, so I get a little frustrated and deterred from reading it. So I've never read the parts about heaven or hell or anything like that. They've been explained to me, but never personally read it myself. Anyways, a few weeks after I got clean and sober, I had this vision of hell. I was in what I would describe to be the inside of a volcano, and inside of this volcano was a lake of lava. And all around me, I could hear the screaming, the crying, as I watched these bodies fall into this lake of lava and light on fire. Men, women, even small children were falling into this lake of lava. Um, I stood up on a ledge. I was on a ledge. I stood up on that ledge to search for my mother and children because I had seen all these men, women, and children falling. So my first initiative was to get up and search for my mother and children because I was worried. Um, all around me, I couldn't find them anywhere, so it frightened me very much. I sat down back on my ledge to cry, so I put my head down and started to cry. As I looked down next to me, there were what I would call two rock bowls. Inside one of the rock bowls was a little bit of water, and inside the other rock bowl, there was nothing. And when we say water, I'm not talking about a glass of water or a gulp of water or a large amount of water. It might have been enough to give me a little sip. I sat there and cried as I heard the screaming and the crying all around me and watched these bodies fall into this lake of lava. I cried and cried, and out reached a hand to me. I never got to see a face, but this hand reached out to me, and I looked up to grab that hand, and that hand pulled me up out of the volcano. When he pulled me up out of the volcano, Obviously, I say he because it was a male voice. He said to me, "You need to let them know, not that the end is coming, but that the end is here." I didn't really know what that meant. And I said to him, "Tell who?" And he said to me, "Tell everyone." And I said to him, "They'll never believe me. I'm a drug addict. I'm a liar." And he said he didn't care who believed me, who didn't believe me, that I needed to tell everybody. I never quite knew what he wanted me to do with this message, and I never understood why he chose me. So my grandmother, who's very big into church and has read the Bible probably several times, she was the first person I confided in when I had this dream, this vision. I woke up from this vision shaking and in tears and completely petrified from what I had seen. I was so scared that the vision that he had given me was telling me that I was going to hell. And God willing, that was not what he was trying to say to me. God willing was that he was giving me this vision so I could tell you guys my experience about what being in hell was like. And hopefully you guys will all get right with the Lord and never have to see this place that I've seen. Anyways, I did call my grandmother. I think I maybe even visited her house, and I had told her about this vision. Obviously, she had known exactly what I was talking about, that it was hell. I asked her why me. She said to me, "Barbie, don't ever ask why. You need to just abide by what he's told you, and you need to go and you need to tell." And I said to her, "But Grammy, why? They'll never believe me. I'm a drug addict. I'm a liar. They know that. Who am I going to tell? Who's going to believe me? Nobody's ever going to believe that I really seen this." So I went out and I told everybody around me, all my immediate family, my mom, my grandparents, my children. But I don't feel like I have told everybody that I'm supposed to tell. I feel like maybe he wanted me to get up in front of a church, or maybe several churches, of people, and let them know what I've seen. And I've never done that. And for years, it's weighed on my heart that I haven't done that. And I've talked to my mom about it several times. And it just keeps bothering me and bothering me. So my mom told me that maybe I should get on here and make a YouTube video. That way, with modern technology, everybody can get on here, and I've spread the word as much as I could about what my vision was and what I've seen and what hell is like. And trust me, you don't want to go there. Like I said, inside of this volcano-like thing that I was in was this lake of lava, and it wasn't just men and children. I know we all think that it's just going to be us men and children, and that the children are innocent and that they'll go to, but it wasn't just men and women. Children were there also. There was children in hell with me. Their screams were unbelievable. That is why I went searching for my children. So it's not just men and women. Children are going too. But it was so dark and it was so terrible. I can't even tell you the way that it made me feel. I was so petrified, and I pray to God, like I said, that I don't have to visit this place ever again, because once was enough. It's the scariest place that I've ever seen. So this is my message to you guys. He said, not that the end is coming, but that it was here. That was years ago. It's taken me years to make this video because I didn't believe anybody would believe what I had to say. But now I'm not ashamed of whether you believe or not, because the fact of the matter is that I believe and I know what I seen. And what I seen was hell. And it's not a place I want to go. So I have to listen to what he told me, and I have to tell you guys what I've seen, because he told me that's what I had to do. Scariest thing was, like I said, I've never read the Bible. A few months back, I went to my mother's house, and she has gotten into dedicating her life completely to the Lord. And she had read me this part out of the Bible that explained word for word what my vision was that I had told her. Scary enough, I described hell to my mother years before. Now imagine that. Years before she had even read the Bible, I had explained to her word for word what hell looked like. That's a scary thing. I was there. Never want to go back. So I want you guys to know, not that it's too late, but that you need to get right in your hearts with the Lord. Because the end's not coming. It's already here. Look around you. The world isn't what it used to be. And we don't have time to get right. You need to get right now. Don't think for a minute that we have the future to get right or you'll do it later. It has to be now. He said the end isn't coming, but that it's here. And it is here. And I don't want to go to hell. I don't ever want to revisit that place that I had to visit in my vision ever again. And to all you guys out there that are drug addicts and think you don't have a chance, I'm walking proof. Go to God. Believe. He's given me the strength that I need to carry on. And I hope to God that because of me being a drug addict and a liar and a thief is not the reason that he showed me this place, but that he's saved me from this place and saved me from my ways of what I was doing. So there is a chance. Seek help. It's possible. And believe and pray and believe in him every day because he saves me every day. And to all of you guys out there, get right with the Lord. It's never too late.